Hello, and thank you for watching this regional forecast update for the Canadian Prairie. I'm Andrew Pritchard, Senior Meteorologist with Nutrien Ag Solutions. Well, I'm going to go ahead and try and do my best to let you enjoy the quiet and mild week that you've got here across the Prairie provinces, because big change is on its way as we get toward the end of the week into the weekend. A big disruptive pattern change that's going to be bringing the wintry vibes back into the region. As it stands right now, we are warming up across the Prairie provinces, across the ag belt here, temperatures above the freezing mark this morning as a big area of high pressure, a big ridge, and the jet stream slides off to the east, allowing warmth to once again return to the Prairie. So we look at the radar picture right now, pretty quiet across the Prairie provinces, some light snow showers well off to the north, but a lot of sunshine here as we get started on Monday morning. So we take a look at the NAM model. This will help us take the forecast through the next couple of days, watching a few weak systems travel primarily off to the north as we head through the next few days. Today it's going to be quiet across the Prairie, lots of sunshine across the region. As we head through the day tomorrow, a storm system slides off to the north of Highway 16, bringing some very light showers to the region. As we head through Tuesday night, quiet once again, clear skies for just about everyone in the ag belt. And then Wednesday, looking to be another quiet day across the ag belt. North of Highway 16, a chance for some very light showers. The same is going to be true then as we head into Thursday, as we watch another little system slide in here. Again, generally north of Highway 16. So as we look at the next 3.5 days, getting started this week, taking it all the way through noon on Thursday, again, a couple of systems sliding off to the north of Highway 16, bringing chances for some light precipitation, some light snow showers. But as we look at the ag belt here, along and south of Highway 16, not looking at any precipitation here, really looking at a lot of sunshine and mild temperatures as we head through the end of the week. And again, that is because of the pattern like this. We've got troughing now across the Gulf of Alaska. That ridge has been allowed to slide to the east, and once again, that allows warmth to return to the western United States and western Canada. But of course, as advertised, this is not something that's going to be sticking around for any sort of a long duration. Instead, as we head through the end of the week, getting towards Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we watch another trough swing in from the west, and this one's really going to dive down across the west coast of the U.S., such that by the time we get to the weekend, we've got another highly amplified pattern that has us on the cold side, with a lot of cold air coming back down across the, or from the Arctic into the Prairie, and then down into the central and western United States. So as we head through the middle part of the week, a lot of warmth across the Prairie. Again, we'll see the warmth peaking here as we head through the early to middle part of the week, but warmer conditions lasting all the way through Thursday. We're into Friday for some folks, but here we go. You can see the date up here as we get into Friday and Saturday. That next round of cold air starting to organize off to the north, and that big trough will allow it to sink down across the western half of the United States and the Prairie provinces as we head into the early part of next week, likely looking at a lot of cold air returning to the region, a lot of cold air, and the chance for some accumulating snow once again as this trough is accompanied by a pretty potent storm system somewhere across western Canada and to the northern plains of the United States. But again, until then, as we go ahead and just watch the primary ag areas here across the Canadian Prairie, storm systems running off to the north as we head through the middle and later part of the week, chances for some light precipitation as you get toward the Highway 16 corridor. South of that, though, looking at a lot of sunshine and dry conditions through the end of the week. This is as we get into Thursday evening. Now we're starting to see, I'm going to go ahead and take this drawing off here. I'm going to show you the pushes of cold air. So this first storm system sneaks by off to our north Wednesday into the Thursday. That's going to try and bring some cold air back down to around Highway 16, Highway 1. Then we get this next system that sneaks in on the backside. This one makes it through the Prairie Thursday, bringing precipitation generally north of Highway 16. This one brings another shot of cool air a little bit further south, though. Then it's the next trough, the main trough that comes in on the backside, round 3. This one takes the cold air well south of the Canadian Prairie, down into the north central parts of the United States. Precipitation accompanying the next storm system. And then as we get into the weekend, into early next week, this is when we could be talking about a lot in the way of wintry precipitation somewhere across the Prairie. If you look at the operational run right now, 6 days out there, it would have the whole Prairie being impacted by this storm system, but we'll watch this one as we head through the week, watching the changes as they come. Again, the story as we head through Thursday and Friday, dry across the Prairie. Here's total accumulated precipitation through Wednesday morning. We'll take it out through Wednesday evening. Getting into Thursday, again, here you see the chances for some very light shower activity along Highway 16 as we go through the day on Thursday. Not looking at anything, significant. The chance for significant disruptive pattern change arrives this weekend as we look at a shot of cold air and the potential for a lot of precipitation across the region, depending on how this storm system shakes out. So as it is now, high temperatures near 20 degrees in Medicine Hat. That is a little taste of late summer there. High temperatures 18 to 19 degrees Monday through Wednesday, 16 on Thursday. Big shot of cold air arriving, though, as we head through the end of the week into the weekend. Here's a look at things in Calgary. Right now, looks like the coldest air settles into the region Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That chance for some accumulating precipitation as we get into the back half of the weekend and early next week. Saskatoon, here's your forecast. Regina. And then we'll finish with Winnipeg. Cold air arrives maybe a little bit later in that area as it takes its time moving from west to east, but still looking at it arriving as we get to the back half of the weekend into early next week. So as we look at things in Alberta, you get that shot of cold air potentially a few days earlier here in the Friday to Saturday time frame. If you live off toward the east, we're looking at maybe more like Sunday and Monday. But of course, as we do the forecast here Wednesday and Friday, we'll talk about the changes in the timing of the cold air arriving and to look at who's going to be seeing the accumulating winter precipitation. Hope you have a great Monday and a wonderful start to your week. I'll talk to you again on Wednesday morning.